What's up, guys? Good afternoon. So, I talk Kohnerget here for a second. I'm seeing a lot of things coming out. Like people are like, oh my goodness, this new guy came out to me. He came and emailed me. He's telling me information. He's friends with Demetrius. He's giving me, so he was part of the group text at 9:30 when everybody knew what happened. My first question is, where is this group text? Can somebody show us a snippet of this group text? Because if nobody can, I really don't want to hear what you have to say. Straight up, take it somewhere else. Take it to one of these channels. They'll gladly listen, dude, and they'll gladly put you on their platform. Me, I don't want to hear it. You can't show me a snippet of that group text that morning, or what did this group text have to say? I hear a lot about a group text, but I don't see any materialized text in front of my eyes. Do you? Secondly, this kid to come forward with this new information and friends with Demetrius and bought dope off of Emma plenty of times, etc., etc. Don't you think if that kid had some information, went to the FBI and said, yo, blah, 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 blase, blue, and told his story to the FBI, and they're like, okay, dude, we hear you. Like, and that's some great information, or that's some, that's information that is pertinent to the case. Please don't, wouldn't you think it'd be advised to not go run around and yapping on YouTube? Just come on, guys. Like I said, these people, they're coming out to a YouTube channel, to the Drunk Turkey Show. Come on. No offense to the Drunk Turkey Show, but just get real, fellas. Get real. So like I said, you want to talk about vetting people and determining if they're real. Have you seen a proof of any of these group texts? No. How you're vetting people is that oh, well, WSU mom, she got kids in WSU. All right, cool. Show part of this group text, man. Why can't anyone show part of this group text? Okay. Other than that, again, I want to talk about these people that are supposedly coming out with the new info. Like I said, they're coming out to YouTube channels. Get real, people. What do you think about this Demetrius angle? I came on earlier and explained who Demetrius and Emma were to you guys, that his brother did own a white Hyundai Elantra around the times of the homicides. And they are strung up right now for some fentanyl deaths. Again, I'm going to do an episode here soon about a cartel and its reaches. I had a good buddy of mine who was involved with cartel and moving some things for them, and these guys were from Puerto Rico and other countries, and they'd say we'll be there tomorrow. They were there tomorrow. They would fly in, they urine test this man, wasn't allowed to do drug, any type of methamphetamines or anything like that. They didn't care if he smoked a little bit of weed and sniffed some coke. He was okay, but he couldn't. They would drug test him and everything, man. Make sure he wasn't doing the product. Make sure he was clean. The cart. So I would saying, what I'm getting at is, again, just coming on to speak my experience with somebody and their experience with the cartel, and how, again, people think cartel and think of this entity that you'll never ever see, or that's just this made-up entity that's not really a made-up entity. I just don't, looking at those kids, they just didn't look like drug addicts to me, or hardcore drug addicts, or that type. I understand it's around. What college party isn't a few lines of cocaine in a mirror around? Wouldn't it be weird if it wasn't? I don't know. Like you said, drinking in the minute recreational drug use at that age, is that abnormal? Not really. So again, I don't know if these gears, again, you could take something and stretch it as far as kids, again, at a party, drinking some alcohol, having a few lines, to these girls are kingpins dealing cocaine for the Sinaloa cartel. Or as far as it's cocaine, fentanyl to that extent. Come on, man. Possibly. The thing that always did catch me the wrong way, or rub me the wrong way, or that I've never heard answered from anybody, was how she was driving a Range Rover, though. What is the Gonsalves's drive? Looking at them sitting in the living room, it just doesn't look like again, what do they make per year? What's Steve make a year? How did she afford that Range Rover? What did she do for a living? Can anybody give me a little answers to that below? That'd be great. But I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about the Kohnerget case, and again, what's recently happening again. And if you know, I would like you also, if you don't know what exculpatory evidence mean or inculpatory evidence is, I would suggest you look up both words and figure out what those mean before you're jumping on that. This, again, Bethany has information that's going to get him off of this exonerate. Because exculpatory evidence is just evidence that is presented by the defense, and inculpatory evidence is that presented by the prosecution. But anyway, you could look it up and see those definitions. But I just wanted to come on and see your opinion about that. So, what do you guys think of these channels that are bringing these people on and talking all this nonsense? What proof or validity did these people give to these channels besides that they may have a daughter or kid that goes to the Washington State, which isn't abnormal? But again, have they been vetted besides that they have kids that go to WSU? I just didn't see really much vetted past that. There's supposed this group text that morning. Again, why hasn't any of this group text been leaked out at all? Even if erased from like the main thing, if they erased the main group text, it wouldn't erase it from everybody's device, would it? I don't believe so. I mean, unless there's a way that they can do that. But again, like, there should be some of this group text should be somewhere or floating around. And I don't. So again, can anybody get their hands on that?